The signs are getting more and more evident. So after the truck drives past, I am like, God, okay, I hear you. Then the Lord says to me, now tell your husband. So I start explaining to my husband, and I'm like, okay, boo, this is what's going on. I started telling him about what had just happened. From I was crying in the car and all that. He's there listening. He's like, okay, okay, like excited, just listening to me. So our light turns green, so we drive off. I start talking to my husband about seeing the numbers, the 77, the 777. And as I'm talking to my husband about the numbers, as God is my witness, the GPS says turn left on East 77th Street. And I went, nobody can tell me that that is a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. My husband goes, nope. And I'm like, this is wild. Now, God has always been speaking to me through signs, but this time it was so amplified. Like, it's like the time is now, no delay, you gotta move. So I'm like, oh, so excited. I'm like, guys, like, I'm like ecstatic. I'm so excited. Like, okay, God is speaking. He's confirming this thing. There is no room for doubt. There is no room for fear, right? And I'm like, okay, God, this is awesome. So, and as soon as I said that, a vehicle was to our right. So the vehicle cuts in front of us because he wanted to make a left turn, and he was like far out in the extreme right lane. And he cuts in front of us, and then his license plate was what? 77, whatever number after that. And I saw it. I said, look, my husband, like, whoa, this is like really cool. So he's excited. We're driving. So now I'm still telling him what's going on, what I've been seeing. So now I start talking to him about the pink moving truck. So I said, this pink moving truck is like a pink moving truck. Like, I've been in New York. I've never seen a pink moving truck. Like, what? I'm like, I don't know. They must be new. So I'm saying the same thing to him. So as I'm talking to him about that pink moving truck, we make a right after making left on East 77th Street. And as soon as we turn right, guys, guess what's parked to the left of that street? The same pink moving truck that I was talking to my husband about, meaning that from the same company. That pink moving, one of that company's pink moving truck is parked right there to the left, to the left on that street as I'm talking about it. Now, isn't this crazy or what? I said, look, this is where it is. Look. My husband was like, what? He was like, and I'm like, God, won't you do it for me? Won't you do it? I am like, so I'm just like, okay, this is now blowing my mind. Like, it's like every time I talk about something shows up. Like, yes, this is what it is. God is like, I'm backing her up. She's seeing this. I'm backing her up. Trust what I'm saying to her through these signs, because I'm literally showing you now here, right? So I'm like, okay, God. And I said to my husband, listen, I've been seeing more moving trucks. I said, pay attention. If you just pay attention, you're going to start seeing a bunch of moving trucks. So we continue driving. Then my husband's like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing the moving trucks. I said, yeah, when you're paying attention, you're going to see God speaking. But if you're not expectant, if you're not looking, you will miss God. So that happens. Another day. So we're like, okay, we're moving. We're again doing Uber Eats. We're driving. And what I started noticing this time when we're on the road, I'm seeing, guys, we're in New York City. I started seeing Texas license plates like everywhere in New York City, whether we went to Brooklyn, went to Manhattan, New Jersey, we're seeing Texas license plate. We're like, what? It was just unbelievable. And it was both of us now. Now, my husband is seeing the Texas license plate. I'm seeing the Texas license plate. We're like, what are Texans doing in New York? Like, what is going on? Like, all of a sudden, like, we're like, what is going on? We've been there. My husband been living there, like, from since, I think, 2010, me, 2014. And we were never seeing Texas license plate like that. Like, I've never seen it. And all of a sudden, it's like so amped up. So I'm like, okay, God, are you saying that we're supposed to move to Texas? And my husband is like, I think God is saying we're supposed to move to Texas. So my husband, it was night. So throughout the day, we're seeing the Texas license plate. So now we get later in the evening, and my husband go to pick up an order, and I'm in the car, and I say, God, if you're saying Texas, show me a Texan license plate again. And then I went, no. I said, no, God, don't show me. Show it to my husband, and then he's going to show it to me. Because what I started doing when I said that, I was just looking out the window, looking. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? No, that's not how it works. Like, stop. And that's when I said, okay, God, no, don't show it to me. Show it to my husband. So my husband gets in the car. I said nothing to him. I am on my phone watching some preaching thing. I'm like into that preaching. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm just watching, like, come on, good word. And the seat of my car, the chair is back. So I'm not paying attention, and the delivery was literally close to our home. So that was our last delivery for the night, and we were heading home. So I'm there listening to the preaching. I have the thing in my ears, just listening. My husband goes, what? And guys, man, the man startled me. I went like, wow, what was it? He's like, oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, boo. I said, what happened? He's like, look, my husband is showing me a vehicle in front of us that has Texas license plate. And I'm like, you have no idea what you just did. And then I told him what was going on. It gets even more crazy than this. Stay tuned for part 9.